Alright guys, we're back here with the episode Cosmic Sky, and in this episode I'm going to be showing you how you can effectively have auto replant on your island without spending the 10 mil that it would cost normally to get auto replant. This is for carrots, and it's really for any crop. But the main crop you're going to want to do this with is obviously going to be carrots, because it's the one that sells the most, that sells for the most. So you're going to need to have a bit of farmland here. And you're going to want to make sure it's hydrated. It just makes the crops grow nice and fast. And this whole thing is going to be based around these auto planters. So we're going to grab some of these guys. And actually, we're just going to take as many as we have. Because on this island, we do not have auto replant yet. We've started making carrot fly farm down there, but we don't have a auto replant for it. So we're going to effectively make a mini carrot fly farm. Not fly farm, but a mini carrot farm here that does have auto replant. Okay, so what you're going to need to do is these bots have a 7x7 radius. So you need to count 7 blocks, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one more block because it's a radius. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more block. Okay, so he's going to go there. And what we're going to do, yeah, he's going to need fuel. Okay, so let's just keep counting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and an extra. Okay, so guys, the reason we didn't count an extra here in the middle is because we're not placing a bot down here. So the radius, it's 7 blocks in each direction from where it's placed. But since we're not placing a bot here, we can't count an extra block for where the bot would be placed. But we did count it over here when we placed the actual bot itself. And then we're going to come out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and it looks like we need to go ahead and expand this farm a bit, and I will cut back once that's done. Alright guys, as you can tell, I've just finished expanding the farm. Yeah, made it a bit bigger. And this will actually work for any sized farm. I'd recommend at least making it 1 full radius so the auto planter bot gets its maximum potential. But you can make a full layer of your island just dedicated to this, and it'll still work all the same as long as you have enough fuel to supply it. I'm gonna be making a video soon of how you can make one of these yourself, and actually this is outdated. There's a much better way to do this. And we'll get into that in another video. But for now, we're just going to place these last Autobots. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, let me just make sure I'm not messing this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add 1 on the water. Yikes. Let's see. Am I doing this right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1 would be right there on the water. That's a bit of a yikes. So what I'm going to do guys then, is I'm going to pick up this water. I'm going to break this block. I'm going to make the water here on this block. And I'm going to place that there. Place the auto planter. So it's not the water placement here is going to be a bit wonky, but you might have to deal with it, guys. It's gonna in the end it's going to be the same amount of water and the same amount of bots, so it'll just look a little weird. Actually, in the end, it might have to be a little bit more water because let's see, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to need to move this guy one closer as well, which is unexpected, but it's okay. Okay, and then we're going to need to just follow this line back this way and take a look at where this bot's at right here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, right there. All right, guys, so we have 4 auto planters up now. And that will allow us to go ahead and start this next process, which, now that you have them, you're going to need to... Okay, so this can also auto bone meal crops. I didn't know that, so you can put bone meal in here and have them do that. Personally, I'm not sure if that's worth it. It would be worth it if you have auto harvesters. We'll get into auto harvesters in another video as well. Okay. Okay. Click to select a crop that I want to plant. I want it to plant carrots, and carrots is going to cost me 3 fuel per carrot that I want to plant, and that's fine. So I'm going to just choose all of these to be carrots. Okay. Carrots, please. Okay. And now we need to get some hoppers, guys. Now we need hoppers and chests. So I'm just gonna buy... what is it? I ideally want a dub chest on each of those guys. So, yeah, what's that gonna be, guys? That's gonna be, yeah, 8 chests would do it, and then we're gonna need to find 4 hoppers here. Let me see if I have any hoppers lying around, and I'll cut back once I have all the stuff that I need. All right, guys. I had to sell off a slot in order to afford some hoppers, but we have 4 hoppers now, and you're just gonna you need a fly in order to do this. You need a fly, or I suppose you could jump off of something to place it down. But the way I know how to do it is you can fly, then you can shift click a hopper in. So we're just gonna need to put hoppers above all of these guys, and put a double chest, and we're gonna have this be fuel. We're gonna put fuel in this dub chest, and you can stack this up in as high as you want for fuel storage. There is a better way to do it using linked ender chests, which again we're gonna get into all that stuff in another episode. But for now, this is just a basic setup that is the most cost efficient, because in order to do the linked ender chest costs $250,000 per. And we're trying to make a very, very cheap, way for auto replant. So it's going to be $100,000 for the hoppers, nothing for the chest. You can get that with just the nodes and just auto planting bots. I know you get at least 1 from your challenge, and you can buy them. They're not that expensive at all off the auction house. So it's a very, very cheap method. But then what I'm going to go do is I'm going to come up here to my fuel storage, and I'm going to go ahead and take fuel, and I'm going to go ahead and dump it in there. And what that's going to do is it's going to send it through the hopper, which is going to send it through the auto planter, and the auto planter is going to plant at a rate of 1 a second, and it's going to start filling this thing up with carrots. So it's effectively auto replant here, guys. Bear with me while I go ahead and at least put a bit of fuel in the others. And then yeah, then we'll get we'll probably do 1 harvest of this, just so I show you guys that you can break them completely, and these guys don't care about it. They're just gonna go ahead and replant them straight away for you, which is really nice. So this is a very, very cost-effective way of doing auto replant. It does take more time to set up than auto replant, definitely, but overall, it's so much cheaper than 10 million. The whole process here for all of this should probably cost you like less than $300,000 in order to set this up, and that's with 4 of them. Keep in mind, with 4 of them, it should cost you under $300,000 at any given point. The only thing that would be iffy is you're going to need a fuel source, which is definitely more expensive. But you're going to need to have one of those anyway in order to automate anything else in the future. So it's still definitely less than 10 million. Like, this thing here is probably... No, I wouldn't say it's more than 1.5 million, including the ender chest. If you include the ender chest, this thing definitely does not exceed 2 million. So if you add 2 million plus the 300,000, this whole build, and we have more than enough fuel. Like, keep in mind, you could go with like 3 of these guys, or maybe even 2 of them. I don't really know. So it would really take you maybe $500,000, $600,000 to get auto replant here. And keep in mind, guys, these carrots, especially if you have carrot 5, I'd highly recommend getting carrot 5, one of the best roles in my opinion in this game. If you have carrot 5, you're gonna make that back in no time, especially with this. So And yeah, you can put bone meal into these if you wish, but I don't have auto bone meal set up yet, so we're gonna hold off on that until we do some more work with these guys. But I will cut right back when all these carrots are grown. So I'll see you then. All right, guys, we're back and everything's grown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick harvest of this real quick, and here's proof. Auto replants. It's not super quick, but it's quick enough that if you have a large enough farm, it should be pretty well, especially if you add bone meal to it. But carrot 5 is definitely the way to go. We already have a lot of carrots from this, and this isn't even a huge farm. And what's funny about this is that the auto planters are also planting on themselves. So let's just harvest up these carrots real quick. And we don't need to get everyone, because again, they're just going to replant them all anyway, and we'll come back again at some other point whenever we need more money. The thing with this is we're just going to need to remember to keep it fueled, because every carrot does cost 1 fuel. Technically 3 fuel, but every fuel that we get from mining, from those auto miners, is worth 3. Okay. And that's an easy 60,000. So what this farm here costs maybe 500,000 in total, and if you're going to include what you need for that, for a few layers of that to just keep this fueled, maybe 600,000, and we've already made, what is that, like probably 10% back in under one harvest. That's pretty good, considering it doesn't take super long to grow either. Okay, so that's 100,000 bucks. So we made like 13-14% back in one harvest, and it's already planting again. So there you go, guys. This is the easy way how to make a lot of money, how to effectively get auto replant without having to spend a crazy amount of money. This costs you well under $1 million, but and yeah, this can be extended however long you want it, however large you want it. You just need to have the auto planters and the fuel supply. And then I'm probably gonna make a wooden border around here, but you can make a border if you want. I might not, because I'm probably gonna end up expanding this at some point. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please remember to like and subscribe. I try to push out, I'm trying to make some more videos regularly, and I do have a new Twitch channel, so I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description. Go check it out. That's where I'm going to be streaming from now on, and I'm not going to be streaming on YouTube much anymore, if at all. It just makes more sense for me to stream on Twitch right now. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!